to congratulate Vic. He's got a heck of a team, and they played well tonight. Both teams were really good offensively. I thought the difference was we just didn't really come to play defensively. We had a difficult time, obviously, on blocking McGowan out. She's an incredible player, and she puts her mind to it. There's really not a whole lot you can do down there. And she had a really good night, and Vivian's was a little quiet early, but then wow, she was what I've seen on film in the second half, and I'm just disappointed in how we responded. You know, they were physical and they were tough, as we knew they would be, and I'm just not sure we matched that same kind of intensity. I'm not sure we're capable of it right now, but we certainly didn't match it. We fought hard. I'm proud of that. I thought it was 2 runs. We got one at the end of the first half and one in the second that built the lead to about 20. Those were the 2 runs that kind of did us in, and that was enough tonight, unfortunately.
You played this team last year. What are the differences, in your opinion, that you see between last year's team and this year's team, what they do?
Oh, that was so early last year. We played them at Thanksgiving. I don't even remember a whole lot about it. You know, I know that McGowan didn't have as big a role because they had another really good post player. I think she was playing far less. I think Vivian's is so much better this year. I think she's playing with a lot more confidence than she did. She's much more of a playmaker. And I think 11's a really fine ball player. You know, Johnson, and so. You know, and they're playing with a little more swagger. You know, I think last year they didn't know how good they could be. Well, right now they know, and they are, and I think we've kind of enjoyed the same kind of confidence. You know, you do it in the postseason and you come back a little different.
Why do you think you might not be ready at this point for that kind of a game?
Well, again, this is a team, you know, a work in progress. They got seniors out there and they're playing at home. I got freshmen and sophomores. You know, 5 of our top 7 kids are freshmen and sophomores. And I'm not going to use the youth thing. We just haven't seen everything. You know, we haven't been in these kind of environments a whole lot. And you know, and we're kind of a skill based on skill. And you know, the way we play. And we've got to, if we want to be an elite team, we have to defend like an elite team. And we have to have that kind of toughness, that swagger that they have, that Louisville had before. So we played 2 games like this, albeit on the road. But I think that'll make us better. This game will make us better. I'm not going to overdo it. You know, I couldn't care less where we're ranked and all that kind of, that doesn't matter to me. We're playing for something a lot bigger, and this will help us.
I know you'd probably seen McCowan on tape and you talked about last year. Was there anything in person that surprised you this year about her, just her performance tonight?
No, I mean, yeah, obviously I didn't think she was going to get 35 and 19, but you know, I knew we were going to have a difficult time with her. You know, the young lady from Oklahoma had a career night against us too inside. It's just that something we got to fix, and I don't know if that's a strategic thing or personnel thing or just a toughness thing. But we've got to fix that. But she's good. She's good, and she was motivated tonight for whatever reason.
You talked about Vivian's. When you've seen her in previous years, she may have taken shots that she would have settled for. It seems like she's matured in the sense that she's attacking the rim and she's looking to find her teammates. How do you see her game mature?
Well, I already talked about it. I agree with what you just said. I think first half, you know, they had success. Morgan Williams had success, and McGowan, and so they didn't really need her a whole lot. And so I think what good players do, they stay patient, and then the second half, it was her time. And she stepped up. She beat us to the rim. She beat us deep. She beat us off the dribble. She beat us with the mid-range game. We had a whole bunch of different defenders on her, and it didn't matter if it was small, big, doubled her, didn't matter. She was just played well. She's a good player.
Do you think they can win playing with 6 players?
Well, they've what, have 7 or 8 at least that are averaging double-figure minutes. Yeah, sure, I think you can. UConn never really plays a deep bench. It's a long season though, so this was, I think, one of the few marquee games in the country tonight. So we had a television audience, and why not?
Anything else for Kelly?